What is going on, everyone? It is Foul Play here. We're back for match number 3 of this modern league. Currently 1-1. We lost the die roll here, so we're going to be on the draw. This hand, if I knew what I was up against, maybe I'd risk it. Like, maybe if it was a Tron deck, I'd risk them not hitting Tron mana. Seems they're going to be on the play. We're versing Zanman. I have versed him before. Maybe even if it's like an Urza deck, this isn't like too bad. I think because I can't remember specifically what my opponent's on, just got to throw it, right? This hand's definitely a keep, though. So we're going to be keeping this one. We're on 5 cards. Our opponent's on 7. And we're going to bottom a land and an aura. And I guess we keep a couple of the conventional and traditional auras that people can use. Oh, is this Merfolk? If it's Merfolk, definitely having a hexproof creature is better than having a creature that gets tapped down by Brazen Borrower. It could also be spirits. It could be a hate bears variant. Let's see what happens. I guess it could also potentially be humans, but that's a pretty slow and disappointing start if it is humans. And opponent with the breeding pool getting shocked in. I can only assume that my opponent's going to Brazen Borrower here. Off the balance of everything, I think I'm going to lead on Hyena Umbra, and there's a counter spell that'll probably counter it. I don't think they're going to have Mana Leak here. This is worse if they have Mana Leak. I smell a Brazen Borrower. It could also be, as I said before, spirits, and it could just be an end step rattle chains as well, actually. So no Brazen Borrower, so I guess rattle chains is the go. Growth Spiral, okay, it's an Uro Pyro. Why is Uro playing Glasspool Mimic? Seems very odd. Oh well, hopefully our Graveyard Hate is going to be pretty good in this match here. I'm only running 3 lots of sideboard hate here, but they're pretty effective. We've got the Rest in Peace, we've got the Surgical Extractions. Surgical Extraction can obviously remove all the Uros in one go, which is pretty sweet. The thing I don't like about this matchup is, now that he's done like the Growth Spiral, on my turn 2, he's now from turn 3, he's holding up Cryptic Command. Or we're fortunate because he hits a Glasspool, sure, but a lot of the times here, they just hold up Cryptic Command from there going forwards. We find the Core Spirit Dancer here. It's an interesting spot. We don't really have a good thing to play. There's a large chance that our opponent has Archmage's Charm. It's kind of mana efficient to play the Spirit Mantle here, although it's not the best. I think we can assume whatever we do isn't going to be resolving. So even if we lose our Core Spirit Dancer, if we enable like a pro creature's creature attacking in future turns, that's pretty good. We're going to be putting our opponent to 9 here. Then if we can grow our creature to an 8-powered creature, that gives them 1 fetch until dead. So I think we just want to go for the attack. Use the Core Spirit Dancer to bait the Archmage's Charm, potentially a Mana Leak, but I think it's going to be the Archmage's Charm. And that one resolves. Okay. They got a Lightning Bolt or a Fatal Push. Theives Guild Enforcer. Wait, are we versing Mill? Felidar Guardian? Alright, now I'm confused. I'm going to have to look up a deck list here and find out what's actually going on. Oh, Glasspool Mimic? Yeah, sweet. Alright, cool. So they're going to flicker this Glasspool Shores. It's going to enter as a Glasspool Mimic. I guess they're going to copy the Felidar Guardian, flicker the other Glasspool Shores, copy the Theives Guild Enforcer at that point, I think. I don't... Apparently they mill us out here. Alright, it looks like they're able to keep these Felidar Guardians going while milling us out. Let's GG here in response to the trigger. We won't show them any more of the deck. And this is odd. I had them on Ura. Alright, so this sort of looks like what the deck is. Teferis, Felidar Guardians, some Spell Quellers. It doesn't look like they have a huge amount of like discard or anything, so ley lines seem pretty dead. So ley line's definitely coming out. Alright, so Night of Autumn out as well. I don't think they can interact with their own graveyards, so I think I'm just removing... Yeah, it's all just ETBs. Removing Surgical Extractions as well, and then we've got one card left. I guess we add a Heroic Intervention. Yeah, I think that's about where we need to be. Alright, this is an interesting deck. Yeah. Alright, we do find a hand here with Torpor Orb and a semi-reasonable clock. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to just bottom the Glade Cover Scout here and get a little bit better acquainted with my opponent's list here. So Ephemerates, Glasspool Mimics. Do they have any counter magic? The counter magic is delay, which makes sense because they do play the Teferi Time Raveler, which means they can only cast spells at sorcery speed. The way that works is your spell will come off of suspend, and you won't be able to cast it because when it comes off of suspend, it's a cast effect, and you won't be able to play at instant speed like that because of the asymmetrical Teferi Time Raveler. They've got Lavinia, Oriok, Meddling Mage could be an issue, Brazen Borrower, Cambal. So I guess they can bounce our Torpor Orbs with either Brazen Borrower or Teferi. Other than that, we should be semi-okay. Alright, the old get turn 2 Slippery Bogle out here. What turn did they go off last game? That was turn 3 for my opponent where they went off last game. We draw another Torpor Orb. Well, that's going to be pretty sweet, right? We've got 2 of the suckers now. Let's go ahead and cast our things. Attack for 4, and we can worry about putting down Torpor Orbs from next turn. And because they do have like these singular bounce effects, I'm pretty incentivized to put down both of them. Although I can't put down both next turn. I'll put down one next turn, and I'll put one down the turn after as well if I'm given the option to without just like losing. Alright, so opponent gets the Triome, the Sultai Triome. This is pretty interesting. I need to sit down and look at this deck properly because of like sideboarding. I didn't have the most time to sit down and look at it and properly break down like how it functions in the deck as a 60. But it could actually be a very strong deck, especially if people put you on the wrong deck and you get a free game 1 or a free game 2. Oh, do we stick to the game plan or do we just go ahead and cast this Daybreak? Daybreak will almost put our opponent on a 2-turn clock, almost. Nah, because they also have access to Skyclave Apparition, which just interacts with my board. So let's just go ahead and jam the Torpor Orb here. Because how bad would it be if they like Skyclaved Apparition into... Skyclave Apparition into destroy my Daybreak Coronet. Alright, so opponent instant speeds the Theives Guild Enforcer. Jeez, that is a tongue twister for some reason. And we just jam Torpor Orb. So they do that in response. They get the 1 graveyard hit. And I don't know if they can win from here. Let's just attack, play this other orb second main. Find another Daybreak Coronet. Wonder if they can beat double Torpor Orb. Assassin's Trophy targeting Griffspoon. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. We're gonna lose our creature now. Was that in the list that I was looking at or not? No, the list I was looking at was just an Esper list. This one's, instead of white, is on black with the Theives Guild. Wait, is on green, sorry. So this list is a little bit different. Interesting. Well, we still have a large potential to draw another creature and just go off. And once we do draw another, if and when we draw another creature, we don't have that many turns that it'll take. I think if we don't do that though, maybe the Assassin's Trophy hits our Torpor Orb. Opponent goes for life from the loam, returning Flooded Strand and Polluted Delta. Now they've got Dredge online. And we draw the 3rd Daybreak Coronet. Big yikes there. Alright, let's get hit for 1 a turn. Uro as well. Are you kidding me, dude? Alright. Never mind. Our opponent is on Uro. Oh boy. Alright, so here comes Uro. Uro's gonna be a much more menacing clock here. They've got 4 colors. I think we've been thoroughly pantsed here. I don't know. I think maybe the Daybreak Coronet was a safer play because he hadn't established double Glasspool Shore yet. And we did actually see green game 1. My brain was just sort of a little bit asleep, and I didn't sort of react around it really, did I? Which does mean Assassin's Trophies sort of effects. So now we're not dead. We're not quite dead. Opponent's doing a lot of fetching during their own turn. I guess they're going to recast Life from the Loam, putting those lands into the graveyard. Alright, doesn't matter. We flat out on auras. I never thought I would say that, but no creatures. We flat out on auras, and it's just it's a bad bits. Opponent's deck's pretty sweet. I like it. Alright, so just because I was really curious about my opponent's deck and stuff, I was looking for like a pretty specific deck list. So whenever I'm doing for this, I just sort of name like all the different cards they've got, and something normally comes up. Interestingly enough, something that jumped up was a like MTG stocks thing, and the biggest winner for the week was a Theives Guild Enforcer, which has jumped up to like a $5 card here from nothing else. I think there's a few different decks running around. This one's running around with like a rogue tribal deck here, which is pretty far away from what we've done. There's another one which is just looking like a mill deck here as well. Although, never mind. They've got like a mill creature in here. I don't know how this one wins. I don't think it's important to my point. Okay, no, it's a mill deck. It's a mill deck. They've got Maddening. Drown the Lock with a bit of a control package there. Another card that went up in value is an unblockable rogue, Merfolk Rogue. Doesn't seem that amazing to me. Omnath as well. I think here my opponent's gone potentially a little bit away from like just being a straight combo deck, more of like a grindy Euro deck with the combo win condition. So Theives Guild Enforcer is in there, Teferi's still in there. We saw he was on 4 colors. The only color he was missing was red. Removal can be replaced by your Assassin's Trophy that we saw. They've got Euro in there, slightly different land base and things as well. But still the Glasspool Mimics. Maybe they run Spell Quellers. We saw Felidar Guardian. But yeah, it's entirely possible that what we've seen here today has been the creation of a new archetype that might pop up there more recently in weeks to come, particularly with how much this card price has spiked has made me suspicious that might be happening. Maybe there's something happening in Magic which I don't know about yet. But yeah, sweet deck. I hope you learned it. If anyone knows what we're versing here, has access to a better deck list, please comment down below. Let me know what it is. Give me a link. I'd like to take a look at it. Maybe even do a video on the deck as well. It looks pretty powerful at first glance from this first matchup here. Obviously, with just flying and trample, they kill the flying, they chump block with a 1/1, my creature dies. Maybe in a different game, I've got First Strike down, I've got Spider Umbra down, it's less of an issue. But yeah, at the moment, this deck looks pretty sweet. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for daily Bogle content. And if you haven't already, look me up on Twitch, link in the description, my stream schedule in the description as well. Big shout out for you all to watching to the end. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.